you guys think about what yours is?
Yes.
Mine is when the Millennium Falcon is flying out. It goes into the Death Star 2.
Don't tell us now. Don't tell us now. We're not at that part yet. Don't tell us.
What's happening? All right, we're going.
Goodbye.
And
Oh wait, I jumped the gun.
last time.
Hello, goodbye. All right.
There we have it.
All right, that's our
Okay.
show today. All right, you know what it is. This is what's happening.
This is a more relaxed version.
Yes, as you can see, we're
what's
in a
happening.
different setting. We're all relaxed and chilled, and yeah, this is okay. He done relaxed to the extreme.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So today we're going to talk about, because we're like 3 weeks behind from doing this because of life.
we got
but
three
we
what
have
ifs.
three what ifs to talk about. We're going to talk about the Matrix 4 trailer, and we're each going to discuss our favorite Star Wars scene.
Yeah, we haven't
Actually,
talked about
why
Star
don't we start
Wars.
with that? We'll talk about some Star Wars. Let's do our favorite Star Wars scene.
Okay.
Rob Revenge, go ahead. No, you do it. You hit it, man. What's your favorite Star Wars?
All right,
scene?
my favorite Star Wars scene is.
Why you look like that? What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Like, I do not want to talk about Star Wars.
Right.
Fuck
I'm
you guys.
against it.
Yeah. No, my favorite Star Wars scene is in Return of the Jedi when the Millennium Falcon, Wedge, and nameless rebel pilots go across the surface at all odds. It's like, thank God these guys are with us because the main character is not getting shot. It's not going to be interesting unless the rebel pilots get blown up. So,
This is true.
yeah, fuck those guys. But anyways, we're main characters and we make it into and then go through and it's fucking sweet. They go through and then it opens up into that huge open setting where they got the different points that they got to hit. And
Here's about when they're flying into the Death Star.
yeah,
at the
that's what I'm
end.
saying.
I got you.
Yeah. They go through the fucking hole in the surface.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was a trench run for the first one. The second one, they go into the
they
hole.
actually went
and it's-
inside of it. Yeah.
Right, and it's sweet. And
Yeah,
it's
it was actually.
And the fucking satellite dish gets
I was
knocked
gonna say
out.
he lost the satellite.
Whoa, that was close.
It was
Yeah.
close. And he hit numbers like
That's
this.
yeah. No,
Why
he
is the
numbed
voice
always
echo
like-
in that scene?
What?
I don't know.
When he says that was too close, his voice echoes.
I feel like maybe they added that
Yeah.
after.
Maybe
they
they did.
recorded that
Maybe
like
they
in
did.
post or something because they didn't like how it sounded or
Yeah.
something. It was a different environment
Yeah.
that he was on set,
Mhm.
so it
Yeah.
was echoey. Like because that's not the first time I've heard, not in that, but in other stuff where there's a different. I don't know, like sound to the voiceover. Or whatever. I'm sorry, Joey, but
No, it's okay. I was just thinking to myself how it parallels the Falcons normally driven by the stereotypical like man and his dog is best friend, right? That's the whole line. And
Yeah, that's what
George
basically,
Lucas
yeah.
recently admitted that like that was the whole concept behind it was it's like a man and his best friend. It's a
Okay,
dog, right?
okay.
And it's got a life debt to him because he saved it.
Right.
I'm not calling Chewbacca a dog, but that was his mindset behind it.
But I got you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so, but it would be sweet if you could talk to your dog. Like, Han understands Chewbacca, right? And so, it'd be sweet, right? But anyway, so for Lando, his dog is the... No.
He did that a bit out of the movie.
Yeah. that guy, the guy with face flaps,
Oh, God.
that's like 3 feet tall and he's got huge bug eyes and everything. He just seems like he's just freaking out all the
He
fucking
does.
time. So they're going through the thing and they did, and he's like, like, oh, close, motherfucker. Yeah. So, anyways, they go out, right, and they get some of them to go and follow you to the surface, right, and those dumbass rebels and the dumbass Imperial pilots are like, hey, let's follow these rebels instead of following these guys into the core.
Right.
Why? But anyways, I'm not trying to pick apart my favorite moment, but I am. But anyways, they go out and it's a big open vast area and it's fucking sweet. Remember, it's
It
like
is,
core.
yeah,
We're like
inside
we
the
saw-
Death Star.
We saw the like Emperor like when he fell. And
Yeah.
you're like, hey, he should have bounced off the Millennium Falcon.
That
Family Guy?
Was it?
I think so.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay, well, there's that. So I didn't know that, but there. Anyways, and so they shoot the missiles, they blow it up, and then they're like, oh wait, holy fuck. And Neo Num's like, oh shit! And they're like, now we got to get out of here. Wedge is already like, yeah, I knew about this, and he was
He
gone.
already left.
Right?
He's
It's like,
like,
I'm already
on my way out.
Falcon's like being sweet and like spinning circles and flying all over the place, and John Williams is going full blast. And he's going cool, yeah. And Lando's like, woo! And And then he sees, oh wait, there's an explosion. And Neo Numb's like, I've been telling you like 9 times, you don't understand me. They're like, punch it! And then and it's like on fire around him. And Neo Numb's like, oh shit, this is for real. And then Lando, and it swoops, and it's amazing. The Millennium Falcon makes it out, and the Death Star explodes.
by it. It is a good.
Yeah.
It is a good shot.
Yeah.
As the fire builds up as it's heading towards the exit. It was a good shot. You're
Yeah.
right.
So that's mine.
That's a good moment.
There it is.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot going
What you
on
got?
with that wasn't actually in the movie, and they did not say the word
There was-
motherfucker, but
They did not. No,
no,
it
it was in an
film.
alien language, language. So.
But I like to think that Neo Numb at some point probably was cussing at him.
Oh yeah,
Like he was
100% sure.
Like he
I
was.
like to think that the satellite dish scene is actually the reason why the Millennium Falcon ended up on Jakku in Force Awakens. Now I have your word right. Not a scratch.
Yeah.
He knocks the satellite dish off.
Right, but the thing is
All of a sudden, it's stolen the next time we see it.
right.
Oh, nice.
The thing is, we know Lando.
I don't know what happened. It's just stolen.
When we're going in that movie, we know Lando to be like a scoundrel, and he like betrayed them, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in that movie, he's like a confident general, and that's why it's awesome that you can appreciate that and respect it, because he's full black. He's one of the 2 people that blew up the Death Star.
Yeah.
And it's sweet, and then he gets that awesome moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that you
Yeah.
say that too,
It's
because
sweet. It's like a redemption.
it is
Yeah.
a lot of the comic books that they have coming out now. The Star Wars ones fill in a lot of the gaps in between the films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And one of the arcs totally is like Lando's like come up, like his journey to be
Yeah.
that guy.
Where
in
he's
that
like,
movie.
they must have heard about my battle to battle.
Exactly.
with Ned.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
hasn't quite hit that yet, but
Mhm.
like, because like Lobot is actually his like best friend. That robot that has like the like
Yeah, I did.
the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I had the
It's
like,
his
original
memory guy.
Hasbro figure for Lobot.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
know what his
And
name
it's like,
was.
what were you supposed to do with that? Like, you just set him there, and he's just in the
Right.
back. Like, there's a fight going on, and Lobot's just standing there in the back.
That's like all he was doing.
You're like playing with your toys, and then Lobot's just standing there. Like,
No, he's just watching, observing. Like, because he doesn't. That's all he doesn't talk. He's just like a walking computer. I don't know,
Yeah.
but anyways,
Yeah.
it fills in some of the backstory, which is kind of cool. But Jeff, what's your favorite Star Wars moment?
Also from Return of the Jedi.
Ooh.
Hey, not the only
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that picked the prequel, huh? All right.
The scene where Vader kills the Emperor, because that scene works for either extreme emotional payoff or extreme dark comedy.
you can see his fucking skull through his mask.
Going from the comedy angle, you have the obvious. Luke went in there trying to redeem his father, but he had, if you look at it from comedy, no plan for the Emperor whatsoever.
No.
Yoda?
No. Yeah,
And
none. He's like, oh,
especially
shit.
Yoda could have said anything at all about Force lightning
Yeah.
and said just simply, don't underestimate the Emperor.
Oh wow! You know what?
I taught him anything about. Hey,
never
by the
even
way,
thought about that.
your dad can't use Force lightning because he's a robot. But there's a guy that's more powerful than him, and your dad's kind of his bitch, and he can use all these crazy Force powers. We'll get into that later. Oh wait, I'm dying.
I mean, because Yoda fought him where he had Force lightning and he was throwing stuff and all kind of
Yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
He didn't tell him anything.
Like Robot Chicken. I threw the Senate at him.
Yes!
He's like fucking like geeking out, throwing the fucking pods at him.
So no, we see Luke going up to confront the Emperor, and the one and only weapon he's got, he literally throws away right in front of him.
Yep.
Like, okay, well now you're dead.
Yeah.
I mean, that literally was his defense to lightning. Like, that's all he would have had to do was turn it on.
See, I've always felt though like it was set up kind of because Luke has to be getting tortured by the Emperor for Anakin to redeem himself.
And that's the emotional
Right,
what I
right.
love.
And the thing is, the whole time, Luke's like, I will not fight you. I will not fight you. He's defensively fighting Vader.
Mhm.
And then they have that scene where Luke's hidden, and Vader's going through, and it's fucking sweet, right? And we also see Vader throw his lightsaber, which is the first time we see a lightsaber thrown in the original trilogy, which is sweet. But he's going through, and it's dark, and Luke's hidden, and for whatever reason, Vader can't see him.
He did it in Empire. He threw his lightsaber at Empire. When Luke was like hanging on those things up top, didn't he throw it? Didn't he throw it at Empire?
I thought he just cut him.
Maybe he did. Oh, you're right. He did.
Yeah,
he did.
I thought he
did.
just
That
cut
was
him.
Return. Okay, you're
I thought
right.
he throws it at the catwalk in
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi. But anyways,
Right.
so Luke's hidden in who, for whatever reason, Vader can't see him, even though he's plainly in visible sight. And then he mentions his sister, and Luke just opens his lightsaber up and fucking whoops the shit out of Vader in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like he just,
viciously.
if you really watch that, he just beats the shit out of Vader in like 30 seconds. Like, and Vader's like, ah! And he's just like fucking on the railing, and he cuts his hand off.
And from the proper emotional angle, that scene is even more devastating when you realize the lightsaber isn't Luke's weapon in the room, it's Vader. He's thrown all his chips down on converting his father back to the light, and that's what he's going to use to fight the Emperor, turn Vader back. And Vader just got him very briefly to go to the dark side.
Yeah. But Vader now knows he can't beat Luke. Like, so he's got to help Luke.
Oh my god!
Luke throws the lightsaber away. Like, that's it. He knows he can't beat the Emperor.
No.
So now he's got to rely on his only weapon in the room, Vader.
Mm-hmm.
I have been watching this
movie
wrong.
He's got to get tortured, and then it's remember when Han gets tortured in Empire Strikes Back, and he says they didn't even ask any questions. Yeah. Right. That was to get Luke to sense that his friends were in danger.
Right. That I got. Yeah.
Vader has that about Luke. When Luke is getting tortured in front of him, it's his son. He knows it. He has feelings for him. He has emotions for him that he can't subdue. And he's standing there with his fucking arm cut off, like he's beaten. And so he's got to help his son, and he's got to stop the Emperor.
And all the times I have watched that movie, I have never even thought about taking that approach. That was, and that makes so much more sense. And it makes, and you're right, it gives more emotional weight to the entire scene. That was his end game. He was like, all right, I have nothing else.
I feel like shit now.
The Emperor destroyed all the Jedi. The two he knew, Obi-Wan and Yoda, who he knew were extremely powerful and everything. He knew the Emperor beat them.
Yeah.
And then countless other Jedi. He made the Empire. He knew he wasn't going to win that fight.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I feel like shit now that mine's like, a ship flying out of the
Are you kidding me? We haven't even got to mine. I feel like that.
You're like, my favorite thing is when in Attack of the Clones, the Jedi drops down and Django just shoots him in the face. Is that it?
Worst Jedi.
Oh.
I was literally going to say, like, my thing is so superfluous now compared to yes! I thought that was awesome! Because that Jedi came up like, yeah, I got this, and Django was like,
yes! I knew it. Fucking do it.
Oh. How do you know he's the worst Jedi ever? Dooku didn't even make a move to defend himself.
He didn't flinch! He just sat there!
He did it like old West style. He needed to like spawn his blaster.
It's like, that was awesome!
And the thing is, Django's blaster doesn't have like a finger guard. So that's even more fucking cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, even more cool. Yeah.
That was...
Damn, dude. You just blasted me, and then its body just went like this.
Yep. And like, Dooku was just kind of like, huh.
Some battle droid that was probably just like, oh shit, that almost hit me. Okay, anyways, die, Jedi! Yeah. Oh man,
but yeah, now I feel bad that was my favorite moment. I'm clearly watching.
No, it's
I'm
good.
watching Star Wars for the wrong reason.
Django just blasted him. Well, that's what that shows you. It's what it's doing is it's showing you that's why we made clones out of this guy.
Well,
because
true.
he just like fucking was like,
he's,
wow.
he's that guy.
Yeah, like,
but I mean, but you know what? Even the fact that we can have these different moments and each feel different emotions from or get different emotions from them shows how. Well, I guess deep Star Wars
favorite
really
things
is.
Were 3 completely different things. It's not like it was like a lightsaber fight or something like that. Yeah,
it was 3 completely different things for different reasons too. Like,
and that's why Star Wars is awesome.
Exactly.
But that's also why the Star Wars fan base is so toxic, is because I didn't get what I wanted.
And
like the three new movies sucked, but there was some cool stuff in it. I will say, like visually, one of the top 10 coolest things in all of Star Wars is...
Stop! Don't even say it. Because what we'll do is our next episode we'll talk about the 3 Star Wars movies, because I don't think the 3 of us have actually shared.
Well, can I
how we
finish what I
feel.
was saying?
No, that's
Like-
the teaser, man. Because you like left them with it hand on the coolest thing, so you have to tell them.
So some next episode stuff.
Exactly. Next time on
All
Dragon
right.
Ball Z. But no, I don't think we've all actually like talked about how, because I think we didn't watch them together except for Force Awakens. Maybe I think.
I watched that with Alex.
Oh, okay.
I watched that when we were
Force
supposed to.
Because I don't even think we watched
Dude,
Last
this is a good-
Jedi
this
together,
is a
and
good
I know
story.
we didn't watch.
No, we watched
this-
Last Jedi together.
Did we?
Yeah, we watched that at Northgate.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
And I have a good story about that. I did not go on vacation with Scarlett because The Last Jedi was coming out. She was going to Florida to see her mom on the beach. And The Last Jedi was coming out. It was coming out in December.
Mhm.
And we, all 3 of us, I think. You were working there when Last Jedi came out?
No.
No, we were at
No,
Cobb.
I was a Cobb.
Because we were both
You guys
at
were
Cobb.
both at
Yeah,
Cobb.
we were
Okay.
both at Cobb. for Last
So
Jedi.
I was working at Escape, and The Last Jedi was coming out, and we did not have a full management staff. We didn't have a full staff, and we were not.
Did we?
We were not ready for this. And so I was like, I can't go on vacation. Like, I just can't do it. The weekend that she was going on vacation was the weekend that Last Jedi was opening. So she left on like a Wednesday. I watched it on like Thursday night with people that worked there. I don't remember now, but I know we all fucking hated it.
Mm.
And
I have
she
so
called
much to
me-
say. Oh my god, that
she
we're
called
doing
me
that
on the
next,
phone.
next episode. That's what we're doing.
She called me on the phone and was like, how was the movie? And it was like a 30-minute drive into me for work, and I walked into the theater still bitching about that movie.
I totally believe it because
And then I got on Facebook, and all these people were like, "Oh, it's the best movie I've ever seen! It's the best Star Wars movie!" And I just didn't say anything, and I've just kept my mouth shut. But
yeah, and it's not even. Nope, I'm not going to do it. We're talking about it next time. All right, so moving on. We're going to talk. Let's do the Matrix 4. We'll end with all the what ifs because I know
Oh
the
my
Matrix
God.
4 is your baby. I'm gonna be 100%
Listen,
honest. I am not. I don't know how you feel, Jeff, but I saw that trailer and was like, meh.
oh boy, I'm excited, and Matrix 1.
Hold on, wait. Was you excited? Because you were the excited one. Did you excited?
I don't know, because I don't hate the sequels as much as everyone else does. I feel that the story does work. They just made some poor pacing decisions in that
Yep.
Zion scene. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yeah.
But I think the story overall works, and I think there's one visual clue in the first movie that says that they intended that to be the story the whole time, and it wasn't just they're trying to subvert expectations. And there's a Ryan Johnson thing.
We'll get to that guy. Oh my god.
But
Fucking
I'm gonna give Matrix 4 a chance. I just don't see where it's going to go.
I am.
That's my. I guess
very,
that's my thing.
very, very excited for Matrix 4. It's our next Thomas Anderson. It's our next Neo. But it's later in life because he's been subdued by the blue pills. Therapist is giving them to him. He might be Agent Smith. He might be the Merovingian. Who knows?
And the Merovingian is in this. That guy's cast.
Okay.
Really?
Well,
I
the
think
thing
so.
is, there's all kinds of questions, and we're going to find out. He could be the architect. We don't know. The guy at the end of the trailer could be Agent Smith. We saw agents in it, but we didn't see our Agent Smith. Not definitively. Maybe we did. I don't know. Trinity's in it. Here's the thing. We got a new Morpheus, and everybody's bitching and everybody's moaning. I don't really care. Like, it would have been sweet if they got Lawrence Fishburne. Like, it would have been really sweet. But we got a new Morpheus.
I have
According to
questions.
Lawrence Fishburne,
Well,
he
whatever
said he
we
wasn't asked to come back, so this was a conscious decision.
I guess. I have no idea about that. One of the things is I watched Nerdist about this, and there's a lot of stuff in that trailer that you don't notice. The black cat, the desk has a glass globe with a squiddy inside of it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that trailer, and that Nerdist is also really good. But
They discussed why Trinity has Matrix lines running down her in one
yes,
scene.
it's because Keanu Reeves could be potentially more powerful in this one, or it was a deja vu scene. The Nebuchadnezzar, is that the name of the ship in it?
Yeah.
It looks sweet. They did a faraway shot, so it makes me feel like kind of like they're not done with the visual stuff yet, you know? This Neo seems like when he takes the red pill, he's going to be more powerful, faster, obviously, because they showed him with the fighting Morpheus. And instead of, I know, Kung Fu, he was like right away, like doing some like Dragon Ball Z shit. Like, he kind of.
I feel like I need to watch all the Matrix movies again because there's a lot I don't understand. I thought, how did the third one end? Because I thought, like, did they win? Did they destroy the machines?
No, they brokered a peace between them.
Yeah, they brokered a
They
peace.
were never going to destroy the machines.
Neo basically had like.
Didn't he sacrifice himself or something?
He sacrificed himself, and then he basically had like a Viking, like a cyberpunk Viking funeral.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
He floated out, and it kind of just became neutral. And what I'm thinking they're doing is this is our next Neo, because remember at some point during and I can't remember when. It's been a long time since I watched those movies, but
Yeah, me too.
Neo is like Neo number 6.
Yeah, I remember
And then
that.
now this is like our Neo number 7 or Neo number 8 or whatever.
Because
Yeah.
but would they? But okay, so okay, this is where my confusion is coming in, and maybe you can help with this too. I remember the scene with the architect where he insinuated, or he may have flat out said it again. I haven't seen it in years, so I can't remember it happened verbatim. But he was like, this isn't the first time it happened. It's not going to be the last time it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's going to keep going.
Until like they get it right or whatever.
Yeah.
So if this was the we got it right and the peace or whatever was brokered and whatever, why is there a 7th? Like, why are we?
Because
why?
it keeps going. Because he says the program keeps going.
Well, see, but I guess that okay. Well, I guess I'm just like you. I don't see where they're going. Like, where?
Yeah, I mean, there's still going to be a 1,
I need
which
to rewatch
could
the
still be
movies. It's
Neo.
one of these. I haven't seen them in so long.
It's
Go ahead, I'm
we know
sorry.
it's a whole concept. It's like Wheel of Time. It's just it goes over and over and over again. It just happens. There's no explanation.
Right,
for it.
so
It just
Legend
happens.
of Zelda, I
Like
get it,
the
because
machines
every
do.
link in Zelda is technically the
like
same
that.
one, but
Yeah,
it's different time
it's their
periods.
way of
continues.
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
their way of doing it. Here's my thing: this is why
So
I
then, but
can't.
isn't that a kind of a cop out though? So then potentially we could just have Matrix movies forever, and they just say that, oh, well, this is time 372, but we're going to do cooler spin kicks
Yeah,
for
right,
you.
Yeah, technically, I mean, that's
right.
like the
Yeah.
Purge.
Yeah.
Like, they
I-
can
well,
only
yeah.
concept that could go on forever if
They
they wanted
replaced
to.
Morpheus with another actor, so potentially they
And then
could
that's
replace
see that's
Neo,
I
or
think
Trinity
that's okay.
with another actor.
So when I saw the
Yeah.
trailer, I think that's what was throwing me off. I didn't know that Lawrence Fishburne wasn't asked to come back. I didn't even know that dude was supposed to be Morpheus. Like I was getting that vibe. Like I was like,
Yeah,
well, wait,
yeah.
why do they have
Well,
him
I
as
mean,
Morpheus? Lawrence Fishburne is
Did they
still
call
alive
him
and
Morpheus in
acting.
the trailer? I don't remember.
I don't think they ever did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think
so
they. That's
maybe
why
it
I didn't
wasn't.
know it was him. Well, but I
Yeah.
mean, it kind of. I feel like
Like it could have been.
If what
Ghost,
y'all
or
said-
it could have been Tank. Who knows?
Like,
Yeah.
like on IMDb, I think they have some like names of characters. Like, I think the lead agent right now, supposedly, is called Agent Johnson. I think.
Oh my god,
Nice.
dude! I haven't been on
Agent
IMDb in forever. You know what? Something that's really fucking sad. They got rid of the comment section on IMDb. Did you ever?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever? Did you
Yeah,
guys
we used
ever?
to on the computer at rave. Like we would go up
Do
there.
you
and read
remember the
comments.
best one ever?
No.
It was when they announced that Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, and this guy, like, this whole thread was going with this guy bitching and bitching and bitching, right? And they're like, who gives a shit? You know, like, he could be Batman.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does, right? You don't got to bitch. Like, anybody can do anything great. You can be totally blown away,
Right.
Like, yeah. And he's bitching and bitching and bitching, and this guy comes in with this comment, and dude, it was like the best. Like on going through those comment sections, because it was always like this. And this guy's like, hey, I just came back in time from 2 years in the future where Batman vs. Superman, or what was it that he was in first?
Batman vs. Superman,
Yeah. Batman vs. Superman came out, and Ben Affleck's great, and all this stuff, and like explaining all the reasons and stuff like this. And the next comment back from the guy was, hey, in 2 years, am I still banging your mom? And I was like, yes! Yes!
And the comments were gone.
Right. Like, got him.
Yes.
But man, shit. That was a good comment. I mean, honestly, like that dude, he got him. Like that was. He probably agreed with everything that dude said, but he was like, "No, this is just too good."
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
And like, dude, that's how it was on that. It was awesome, dude. They would just tear things apart. But anyways, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I remember you were talking about IMDb, and I was like, man, I haven't been on IMDb in
Oh, yeah,
forever.
the dude in the
But I
Matrix.
used to be on there all the time. But anyways, The Matrix 4. Sorry.
I think, well, isn't this supposed to start a new trilogy?
I think from what I read, yes, it is
Mhm.
supposed to be a new trilogy.
I think this time the ending they're going for is that humanity beats the machines. I think the machines are...
It's John Wick. John Wick Neo is gonna do it, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Like, for whatever reason, whether it's the agent programs taking over, the machines just being nefarious, the machines are working to undermine the peace and looking to take over again.
Yeah.
The one thing I didn't like about the trailer, and I don't know, y'all might have got these vibes, and we'll talk about this more next week when we talk about the Star Wars sequel trilogy, is that it felt like Force Awakens felt like A New Hope. Like, it felt like it was a lot of retreading of the first Matrix,
Yeah.
just with older
Yeah.
people and slightly different scenarios.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Dude, my thing with Force, I really wish Han Solo didn't die.
Yeah, there was
And
going to
I
be no movie
also-
though if he didn't.
I
I
did.
That was part of the
also
contract.
saw a guy
He was like, I'm
in a
those
Kylo
guys.
Ren t-shirt and a guy in a Han Solo t-shirt get in a fight outside in the parking lot of my movie theater, and I had to call the police, and it was bad.
This is a true story?
Yes.
They like fought
Yes,
for real?
and I called Scarlett on the phone and told her, and she didn't believe me.
Did you tape it?
No, part of it,
Oh man.
dude. They got in a fight, and I
Was
don't
it
feel like
about the movie?
yes, and I don't feel like that. But I just wish Han Solo didn't die.
I mean,
I
yeah.
didn't. I wish he didn't. I don't know. And I just those three. Okay.
There's a
I'm
lot.
sorry. We gotta stop.
We'll talk about it next week because there's a lot. I have so much to say. But no, that's my only problem with The Matrix 4 is it looked like Force Awakens felt. So, I mean, I just felt like there was a lot of parallels to the
It
first one. And I'm
looks
like, I'm old enough to have seen the first movie. I don't need y'all to retread.
Yeah, it
Like-
does. But I feel like it did the same thing that Force Awakens did to A New Hope, right? But I feel like in this one, it looks like it's going to be better because of the White Rabbit and the way they showed it and the trailer and how it signified. I think it's going to be sweet. And what I'm really excited for is Keanu Reeves did gun training and fighting training to be in the Matrix 1, right? But then he learned all that shit to do the 3 John Wick movies. So think about how sweet that's going to be now. And they're showing us, like, Neo this time around, this John Wick Neo, that's what we'll call him, is going to be, like, bad motherfucker. Like, it just seems like he's going to be really powerful. Really fast. Remember, it took like the second movie, Neo could start flying and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing his Superman thing or whatever. Yeah, I feel like this movie.
He's doing a Superman thing.
Yeah, because I mean, they're fighting. Like he's fighting the dude in the thing, and he's like, I don't need to learn. I guess, or who knows? We haven't seen the movie yet, but the trailer feels like, yeah, that's how it is.
And I think they're going to do the Force Awakens thing, the passing of the torch, where they're going to kill him in the first movie.
And then I was thinking about that too.
Yeah,
Because one, Keanu Reeves is not as young as he used to be. Yes, he's
yeah,
still
but I think
awesome.
he can still do it. I think he can definitely still do it.
Well, but I'm just thinking because
But
those
he's
movies
gonna
in
have-
particular are a
he could have
lot of wire work and stuff
stunt
like that.
actors.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, they could still do that. I don't think that he's a stickler for doing his own
Yeah.
stunts like Tom Cruise is.
I think they can make a more convincing CGI Neo this time.
Oh, that was
Yo,
bad.
God,
Reloaded
yeah,
was bad.
that was bad.
That was bad.
Oh man,
That was
that was bad.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it hasn't aged well at all.
No, dude, that was like PS2 graphics when he was fighting all the agents and stuff. And see, like, I don't know if I see
With the pole,
Yeah.
like in the that was
See,
bad.
What I think I see instead is this Neo using like force powers and stuff to fight like hordes of Agent Smiths instead of actually fist fighting them, or he's using a machine gun or something and going at them.
You know what? I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna rewatch these movies because honestly,
Well, here's the thing:
It sounds.
Matrix 2 and Matrix 3, not great.
I remember that. See,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like the line that I've given those movies. So when I think about The Matrix, I only watched the first one. I never watched the second and third one for real. So I've seen them each one time and
like
bits
there's cool
and
stuff
pieces of them.
Stay off the highway.
Yeah. So but I need to rewatch them because what you're saying sounds. I mean, I'm intrigued story wise. Like, okay, so they brokered a peace, and that's how it ended with the machines. And so now, obviously, something has happened.
And they basically
to where
tell
they
you
need
that
Neo
in
back.
Matrix Reloaded that's how it's going to end.
Yeah.
With
Oh
his-
wow, really?
His conversation with the council guy who played Admiral Dougherty in Star Trek, when he's down talking about the machines, how humans can't live with machines and live without machines and all that stuff. Like, he's telling you the ending right there. That we just can't go on without them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Man, that's the whole thing.
Okay.
Can I tell the story about how I saw The Matrix 1 for the first time?
Yes, yes, we have time.
Is that okay with you guys?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. Well, it was
Once upon a time, no.
damn near my birthday, and back in the day when The Matrix 1 came out, the original one, there weren't movie trailers everywhere, and there were cell phones, but not like now.
No.
And sometimes you went and you watched a movie with your friends, and you didn't know what it was about or anything about it in the least bit, you know? Like,
The good old days.
yeah. No expectations. Hey, we're going to go watch a Keanu Reeves
Went off the
action
poster,
movie.
the title. Yeah.
Right? No, I didn't
the
even
Dark
know.
Times.
I knew it
For
was
the
called.
trailer reaction video.
Right. I didn't even know I didn't know anything about a Matrix. I knew nothing. Like, I knew who Keanu Reeves was, but yeah. We went and watched The Matrix 1, and I was not sober in the least bit. And boy howdy,
I'm sure it was incredible.
I came out of that movie freaking out that I was in the fucking Matrix. And my friends had to talk me down. So, I've always liked The Matrix 1, but at the same time, it scared the ever-loving shit out of me.
It sounds like
So, sometimes,
guys, how do I do?
if you go and see a movie with your friends and you're not half-cocked, you're full-cocked, maybe you should ask them, hey, what is this movie about? And not let them trick you into watching The Matrix 1 like that.
The more you know.
Oh Lord. Okay.
So that's why I like The Matrix so much. The second movie and the third movie, good, but meh. But The Matrix 1 has a special place in my heart, and that's why.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so wrap it up. Let's do the what ifs. We'll just shotgun these real quick.
What
was
if
the zombie
zombies?
one?
We
I
haven't
think
talked
was
about
the one?
zombies yet. Yeah.
Oh
there
yeah,
was
back
some-
to Matrix. When you watch the interrogation, like pay attention to the interrogation scene when they first capture Mr. Anderson.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right before they do the belly button.
Yeah.
Worm thing.
Yeah.
Watch how that scene starts,
Okay.
and you're gonna be
Alright.
like,
I'm like, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh,
That meme of what's his face? My boy Leonardo, like pointing at the screen, holding his drink. Like, oh, that's it, right there.
oh shit.
Oh,
yes.
okay. I'm gonna do that this evening probably. All right. What if zombies?
What if zombies? Good.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can go ahead.
It's pretty much whoop that ass, try to live.
that was my favorite episode so
Yeah,
far. I love
it
that
really
one.
was.
I mean, it really went straight to the
I love
point.
that
Like,
they even did the whole stupid zombie movie cliche where they find some place of safety only to find out that the guy running it is, got some dark secret in the
Right.
back corner.
Yep.
I liked giant wasp holding the plane or
Yep.
whatever while they were trying. And she's a zombie, and then she falls over, and then they're all like, and it's, yeah.
When that happened, I was like when she turned,
There's
I was
no
like,
chance
why?
now. We're all fucked.
Right. Like,
None of them mentioned that. Like, there's gonna be some fallout from this.
Right, like I was
Yeah.
watching that with my daughter, and I'm like, I just kind of feel like maybe she should turn back small before she goes and does this,
Right.
because
Right.
she's going to turn into
Yeah.
a giant zombie.
Like, dude, the Avengers, they're like, call in the Avengers. And they came in and they just got their shit kicked out.
They
And
surely
little
did.
tiny, dude just jumped up there and was like,
And
Captain
he
America
was
was like,
down.
what the fuck? That's what, and then the rest of the Avengers are just keep going. I would have been like, I'm the fuck out of here.
I would have got back in the ship too.
Captain
Like,
America
and we're
just
out.
got bit by a tiny zombie. I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
Nope.
Fuck this.
We're not.
Yeah.
What is it? Whoever's writing these episodes, what do they got against Hank Pym?
Dude, because the zombie Tony Stark, we just fucking kill him. There's like, they just love killing Tony Stark.
I don't. Tony Stark, Hank Pym, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good point, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. There
I
were
thought it
some
was good,
parallels
dude.
to the comic. The whole
Buffy?
T'Challa, like him feeding like that happened in the comic.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that was cool.
Somebody was telling me about that. Dude, it was sweet when Bucky threw the shield and it cut Captain America in half
Oh,
in the
yeah.
doorway, and then he's got the shield. So
Like,
we finally get to
in the line.
like maybe see.
Welcome
like,
to Disney Plus, kids.
Right.
Right.
Like,
Right.
yeah, that's a zombie, so it doesn't matter if he's in half.
No, that's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, you
Right.
can let the zombies.
Yeah, you get this instead of Spider-Man.
Right.
But yeah, threw the shield, cut him in half. Fucking sweet. He goes out to train instead of Bucky. Fuck you. And then Bucky gets the shield, and we get Captain America Bucky, and that's cool because yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so it is funny because my son who loves the Marvel Zombies, the comics, was like he keeps trying to like debate with me, and he's like, no, see, they're going to Wakanda at the end, and they're going to win. That's just showing what they're going to fight. And I'm like, no, homie, they showed zombified Thanos with a completed gauntlet,
Yeah,
except for the one stone that they're bringing him.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that means that they lose. Like they're not going to win.
Yeah,
Like everyone in
that's not
Wakanda
good
is a
thing.
zombie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's not a good
Any
thing.
of these episodes had a happy ending?
No.
no.
It's like
Well,
out of nowhere, this
actually,
last
no.
one shows Ultron in Vision form.
yes.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna get to that now. That's okay.
All right,
Let's move
so
on to the next one. The
zombies.
Killmonger.
Episode. I kind of
Killmonger
remember.
saved Tony Stark.
All right, so Tony Stark dies. 'Cause they kill him, right? That's what they
Well,
do.
that's like at the end of the episode, but yes,
Yeah,
he
they
does
do
die.
it in every
Yes.
episode, though. Yeah.
I mean, he
It's
does
just a
die.
flesh
again.
wound. Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets stabbed in the shoulder and dies from
We're
that.
gonna save you from your fucking weird tech.
Nope.
And then he's just
He
like,
just
oh.
dies. Yeah, they don't like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
That's it. That's you know what? That's what it is. That in any universe, he's just fated to die. That's
Yeah.
what it is. No matter if it's
No
him
good.
saving us or getting murdered.
He might as well have been like, I am dead man. Instead of I am Iron Man.
Oh, but okay. So the overall episode of that I liked. It's ranked near the top story wise. Like I liked the music, but I liked the music
Yeah.
of Black Panther. It was a
Yeah.
lot of the soundtrack
Yeah.
from Black Panther. But for real, this was the first episode up until this point, because this last episode with Thor I felt like was it. But this was the Killmonger episode was the first episode that I felt like we got a solid voice acting from every cast
Yes,
member. Like
we
nobody
did.
sounded bored.
No.
Everybody sounded
I
like
think
they were happy
Coulson
to
was
be
in
there
it,
and
and
stuff.
it was
like
him too, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
You know,
Like it
was
this was the
full
first
on.
one where everybody sounded
Full on.
Robert
engaged.
Downey's the only one they didn't get.
Which one?
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, dude does a good enough job that, you know, that is faking it. But yeah, I don't, and that, I don't understand, especially, well, you know what? Hold on. Did y'all have anything else to say about the Killmonger episode? What did you
No,
like,
keep going,
dislike?
buddy. You
Oh,
got it.
oh, okay. Well, well, wait, did you?
I don't think so. Nothing's come.
I
to
liked it.
mind.
I thought it was really good. And
Okay.
when I found out that all these episodes are getting sequels, I was like, oh, that's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, and I'm not,
curious
I
to
can't
see-
tell if they're going to get sequels or if it's like we talked about before, the whole Guardians of the Multiverse thing. It's showing the
Have you
point
seen the
where
thing I was talking about yet?
I did,
Where
yeah, I
it's a
did see
circle
it.
of them?
And they actually,
All
some
right,
I don't
so
know if it's fan made or
Thor
not, but
from
they
the
made
most current episode.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Is Killmonger on there?
the Black Panther is, and he's wearing that gold outfit.
Is it Killmonger?
Yeah, in that certain, but yeah, because that's what he
Yeah.
was wearing at the end of that one. He was
'Cause
wearing
he
the
kills
one
him.
from the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Couple things from this episode. One, why was T'Challa the Black Panther when he like went to Claw's place where Killmonger was, you know, where they were plotting or whatever? Why was T'Challa the active Black Panther when his father was still alive?
I just have a hard time believing like they have to wait until the king dies because he's an old man. He's gained some weight over the years.
And
he
I
can't be
agree.
Black
Right,
Panther
right.
anymore.
Right. Well, see, but in it, I think what it is it's me being a comic book Oh man, I almost said Nazi. That's a horrible.
Purist.
Purist.
Not Nazi.
Purist.
Nazi.
We don't support
Put a big thing
fascism
on the screen.
here.
Hang on. Put a big thing on the screen
I
right now
am.
that says no Nazi.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Thank
Purist.
you. Purist.
Hydra's acceptable.
No,
Yes.
well, Hail Hydra, but also Purist.
Real quick. So when I worked at, and I don't even give a fuck if they watch this. When I worked at Macy's, I had a team under me, and our like bosses were fucking awful. And like my team, like we totally referred to them as Hydra. Like I bought my team like Hydra pins, and we would greet each other. We'd be like, "Hail Hydra!" Like that's how we would tell us like good morning and stuff. And like, and people would be looking at us all weird. Like we have our Hydra pin. It was it was fun. But anyways, okay. In the comics, I thought. Yes, you're right. You get old, sure, but that heart-shaped herb that they take, it keeps them
It's like a
in
lotus, right?
shape. Like it keeps them able to like fight or whatever. I thought. I don't know, but that was the only thing I was just kind of questioning because like I thought only the king could rock the Black Panther stuff.
I think it's a plot hole that they didn't think of yet. Like, look at like what he does in Civil War. He is totally fighting as a super soldier, and you don't tell me the adamantium suit is doing all that for him. He's running faster than cars.
Right.
He hasn't been given the herb yet.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That is a plot hole because he hadn't gotten it at that point. But even more of a plot hole is when Killmonger finally gives him the when Killmonger finally gets the herb and he goes to the spiritual plane. Why was T'Challa there?
Dude, that
he was never a
plane,
king. That was only that's only kings go there.
That spiritual plane looks sweet as fuck.
It did. No,
Yeah.
it's super. It did.
It's
but
fucking
yeah,
cool.
But I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
this
really
doesn't make
cool.
sense. Now, the
You
speech
can
and
see
stuff
the
that they had
stripeless
there was super
zebra
cool.
standing in the background.
I did actually. If you look, you have to look hard enough, and you do actually see the stripeless zebra
It's there.
standing back there.
I mean, you don't have to be a king though, right? Because in the movie, Killmonger saw his father.
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right.
But his
the
father
actor's
was
name.
related to the king, wasn't he?
Yeah.
T'Challa's-
Yeah.
The T'Challa's dad.
Njubu. I
Should I
can't
tell
remember
that?
his name.
Should I tell this one?
What?
The T'Challa. One time at Escape, we had Black Panther opening up, and this guy came up to me, and I was like, "Hey man, if you can tell me Black Panther's real name, I'll let you in for free." And he goes, "It's the T'Challa." And I said, "All right, that'll be $12.50."
He's like, what? I told you his name.
No,
It's the T'Challa. His name is not the T'Challa.
it's T'Challa.
Jeez.
not the T'Challa.
You know what though? I used to do stuff
Yeah.
like that.
A lot
like
of
that
people
with
say
customers
that.
too.
It
Like
bugs
with
me.
brand, like
Yes,
like if
I
kids
love
came
doing
up, I'd be
that.
like, all right, I tell you what, if y'all answer me this, I'll let y'all in. Like I
Yeah.
used to love.
Yeah,
doing
I'd
stuff
love
like
doing
that.
stuff
And
like
people
that,
would be so
yeah.
appreciative.
I'd
and
be like,
happy,
"Hey,
and
we
then
got all
usually
these
they go
extra
put those money
posters.
concessions.
You
So-
kids want a poster for your Frozen? Here you
Yeah,
go."
that too. Good
Well, I
times.
don't know why they sent us 90 posters for Frozen, but here you are, kid. That's gonna hang on your wall your whole childhood. And you'll think, that guy gave it to me and he looks like a homeless person.
I had a kid in
He looks
Escape
like a
try that
homeless
on
person
me.
wearing a
Did
suit.
you really?
He's like- he got out of the car. He's like, I'm gonna do a card trick. If I guess your card, you give me a free large popcorn. And I take one look at his deck, like, I have that same trick deck. I know how this works.
Jeff knew.
He's out here, listen, kid, you can't hustle a hustler, all right? He pulls out 2 dicks. You can't hustle the hustler.
Jeff's like, oh, I know magic. Fuck it. Don't try this on me, you little bitch.
Oh, goodness. Okay, all right. So that was my
Lord.
only qualms of the
Awesome.
episode. Now,
All right.
Party Thor, this last
Party
episode.
Thor.
This
Dude.
was...
I love it, but he's a fucking douchebag.
he is absolutely
He's a
a
douchebag.
douchebag.
He's- Dude, I can't wait for him to be in Guardians of the Multiverse. That's our Thor.
he's
I love it.
he's
Like,
absolutely
I love
a
it.
douchebag.
I don't like it, but I love it at the same time.
My biggest question out of the whole episode, not having Loki as an enemy, did he still end up meeting all these people, like the game master
Oh man,
or whatever?
dude,
But
everyone was there. Yeah,
my big
yeah.
question is, why did he decide not to grow a beard?
right.
Oh, wow.
Why did having Loki as a brother make him have facial hair?
The stress of all the, to
I
stop
don't know.
him and everything. I don't know. That was it.
Yeah. Dude,
I felt
even-
like it was a filler episode. Though. Like it
I
wasn't
feel like it was
horrible,
too, but
it was.
but But that's our Thor, so that's sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
like we need a Thor, so that's cool. We got one. Remember
the
in,
fight
remember
between
in
him
Mighty
and Captain
Avengers?
Marvel was cool.
Yeah, remember in Mighty Avengers when Carol Danvers is setting up the team and she's trying to figure out.
Yeah,
She says we need a Wolverine and we need this, and they get what's his name, Ares, to fill both of the gaps.
Oh, yeah, he
of
was on
Wolverine and Thor.
yeah.
So they get Ares. Yeah,
I forgot he was in
yeah.
Mighty
He's
Avenger.
gonna fill out the team nice.
I got you.
I feel like that's what they're doing. Is they're setting up Guardians of the Multiverse. It was a filler episode, but we get Bro Thor as our Thor in
So,
Guardians of the Multiverse.
What did you think about? Because this is another episode where again I loved the cast. I think everybody.
Yeah.
It was nice to see the majority, if not everybody, come back to do their roles. Heimdall didn't speak, so I guess Idris Elba wasn't really needed.
Yeah,
but for the most part, it seemed like everybody was there, which is big ups because he's actually the only one. I can't think of his name now. Who played Thor? What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. He's the only one so far out of the Avengers group that's played their character. No, Hulk did. He was there.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. He has.
Yep.
The other ones have not.
You guys ever seen Safe Men?
That
Yeah.
sounds familiar.
No, I want to show you Safe Men sometime. If you ever watched Safe Men with Sam Rockwell, it's a great movie. Mark Ruffalo is in it. And yeah, when I found out he was going to be Hulk, I was like, oh, great, the guy, Mark Ruffalo from Safe. I hadn't seen him in anything else except for Brothers Bloom, which is also a really good movie. But yeah.
I liked the original. I liked Edward Norton. I don't mind
I did,
Mark
but
Ruffalo.
I like Edward Norton, but he's a dick.
I think that's why he
they
didn't
were
get to
gonna
keep
work
the
with
role.
him.
Like,
Yeah, well, no,
he's
he
a
has this
dick.
whole thing where he comes in with his like writing team, and they like have to rewrite it.
Oh,
for
that's
him.
right. He wrote the
And
Incredible
remember,
Hulk. Oh, he had a writing credit on that.
They didn't have him in anything until like the Hulk wasn't in there until Avengers 1, and then they said everybody gets $9 million. Everybody gets $9 million to be in Avengers 1, and Edward Norton was like, no, I get more than that.
Oh, is that what it
And
was?
That's why.
Wow.
Because of he has to come in and do rewrites with his writing team, and his writing team rewrites all of his dialogue. And everybody got $9 million to do Avengers 1.
Oh, he does
wouldn't
the
do
most.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I like Ed Norton, but at the same time, he's a dick.
I got you.
Yeah.
I did. I liked the cast was good. The woman that was playing Captain Marvel. I wish that's how Captain Marvel was displayed in the MCU because
She's badass.
she's so wooden.
That was such
and
a good
not
fight.
Carol Danvers. It was
Yeah.
Carol Danvers' character, and you can attest to this as a fan. Is that of like she'll crack a joke during a fight. She's funny.
She calls
like I would
Captain
be her
America
friend.
on the phone while she's fighting lizard people to figure out how to kill them quicker.
Nice. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually, because I think I remember one where she called him and he was like fighting in a jungle or something.
Her cat is like brown and like super furry, and its name is Chewie.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's awesome, but Brie Larson, God love her, her performance
she's very
is
wooden.
she's
Yeah.
very wooden, and I don't know if that was the direction that she was given or that's the direction that they want to write this character,
Yeah.
but it's not Carol Danvers, and
Yeah.
I only know Brie Larson from the only movie I've seen her from outside of the Marvel ones is Kong. So that may not be the best. I mean, she
So
didn't really
Scott
have much to
Pilgrim?
do. Oh well, yeah, that's right. Oh, she was. That's right.
She was in 21 Jump Street.
I don't remember her. See,
Yeah.
I don't even remember her from
She
that.
was.
I know she has an Academy
She
Award.
was Jonah Hill's love interest. That was for The Room, I think.
Yeah, I've never seen
Just
that.
Room.
Wait, The Room?
No,
Not
no.
one of them.
No,
Room.
not that one.
Oh,
That's
I was
Not
about to
The
say-
Room.
Yeah.
The Room is something
No,
totally
she has
different.
I
nothing
know.
to do with Tommy Wiseau. Just
Tommy,
so we all
yeah,
know.
his movie
Yeah.
won an Academy Award. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that.
It should. More people are talking about that today than they are Room.
Right.
It's actually true. But yeah, her performance is just wooden to me, and that's not a slight because whatever. I think the writing is bad. But however, in this episode, Captain Marvel, chef's
Dude.
kiss. Carol Danvers
she
was perfect.
whooped
Like
that ass.
her little
Yeah,
thing
she
when
was-
like his mom was coming, she was like, you know what? You should probably start at the corners and work your way in. And he's
Yeah.
like, it's a spear. I don't know what to do. Like,
Right. Well,
like
the
that
thing
was
is,
Carol Danvers.
That was just a really good, like, knockdown, drag out fight.
It was a good
between
fight. Yeah.
Two really
Super- yeah.
powerful superheroes.
Oh, that's the other thing. So, did they nerf? I guess this is the
Well,
MCU,
well,
but
hang on.
did they equalize? Because Captain Marvel has been shown to be so much more powerful in the movies.
I kept
yet
wondering if
she
she
going
empowered
with
her a
toe to
little
toe
bit.
with Thor. So you think so?
Yeah, I mean, even the directors, the Russo brothers, are like, yeah, we got to sideline Captain Marvel. They wrote a win button into the MCU.
Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah,
Well,
like
and
she needs
we've
to be
talked
nerfed.
about it before. Like they didn't know what to do with her. So remember, we watched Endgame, and Captain Marvel came in because they're raining fire. Remember?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the guns lift up, and I was like, oh well, here comes Captain Marvel, and she's gonna blow up that ship, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what to do with her. She's too powerful.
Gotcha.
That's the thing is when they started introducing like Adam Warlock and like Quasar and like Nova and like all these other like Annihilus, what are they gonna do with them? They gotta just write them off like, hey, they're off helping all these other planets and stuff, and they're doing all this shit.
Yeah.
But at the last second, they could show up and just MacGuffin save the day.
And that's MacGuffin. That's exactly what it is.
It is, and that's what she did.
Super women seeing like she has help. Did you see what she just did to that ship?
Why
She's
do we
fine.
need her?
Yeah.
Right. Like, she can do goodness. But
Yeah.
so, and this is actually, we can have this conversation another day. It might even be a show where we can talk about how they can incorporate some of the missing elements to the MCU. But a way to nerf Captain Marvel would be to use Rogue. Have Rogue touch her and absorb, like in the comic,
I don't want that
absorb
to
some of
happen
her.
because
But
I
not
like
to the
Captain
point of she's in.
Marvel.
I know, but not to the point
know.
where she's in a coma
But
for
that's
30
what happens.
years.
That's what happens.
But I mean,
get
maybe
it.
she just did it and she just takes a little bit, but she takes enough of her power that it normalizes Captain Marvel, so she's not as broken right now.
Yeah, but
and that would be two birds with one stone. So we get awesome Southern Belle flying Rogue and a normal powered Captain Marvel.
This Thor episode, I was watching it with Scarlett, and I seriously at one point was like, "Oh my god, I think she's going to turn into binary."
Oh, but you,
yeah. I legit at one point was like, "Oh my fucking god, she might turn into binary."
Well,
and she didn't, but if she did, I would have been like, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Thor's dead now.
Yeah. I mean, and that's her, for those that don't know, that's her, Super Saiyan form, basically.
Yeah.
Her, what is it, Kree energy or photon? I don't remember what it is.
But
it's like her Super Saiyan form, basically, when she goes binary.
Yeah, it's just...
and she's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
So has Mjolnir always had the thing where only Thor can handle it? Because given that he's not banished, Odin doesn't put the whole those who are worthy as part of Thor.
Yeah.
So why did it weigh Captain Marvel down?
That's right.
That's a plot hole. Lift it?
That's a plot hole.
Wait, what do you mean? He
does the same thing.
Hold it down.
He's hold her down just like he does
couldn't get
Loki.
up. Yeah.
But at that point, because he was never banished to Earth, Odin never put a spell on it saying only those who are worthy can lift
because
this
remember
hammer.
in the MCU, that's what it was. It was just his normal hammer, but he put that little spell on it
I
that
guess
only he could pick it up. Like it made it only worthy people.
That's a good point, but I guess we're to assume it happened
at some point, like it was something else that happened.
Yeah, because originally it was apparently what's her name, Hela's.
The hammer? Oh yeah, the MCU. That's right. Oh yeah, because maybe it was because of that. Because they
added that all shit in. Remember the whole
after the fact, the
came
ceiling
down
behind the thing.
Yeah, and the paintings where she was
in Ragnarok. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was one of the top. Ragnarok is top 5 for me.
It is in my top 10, maybe not my top 5. We'll have to talk about that too. We'll have to do our top 10 Marvel shows.
Yeah,
Marvel movies.
Now that raises another question. Thanks to what
that just raises further questions.
That's where I left my cigar.
That just raises further questions. Oh, it's so good.
The second episode of What If. Collector puts on Hela's helmet, and all of a sudden he's got that.
Her powers.
Hell knives or something.
Yeah.
Was that the helmet?
Right. Apparently it was.
I guess.
I saw it. I saw that
it's
too,
like
and I was like,
enchanted item or something.
So the helmet is what makes her throw those knives.
It's like an enchanted item.
I feel like we're playing fast and loose with the MCU here. What if? What are you guys doing?
Take that, MCU. We're gonna nit and pick the fuck out of you.
Oh, but no. All in all, I thought that was good. I don't know if y'all.
I've really enjoyed What If.
What If?
So far. Yeah. Like it's fun to nit and pick, but I'm not really.
No, I mean
I enjoy them.
I have enjoyed
really
every episode.
But I just can't help it. That's just what I do. I do it about myself. So there's also that.
Well, wow. I mean,
So
I do it,
50,
but I
50,
think, yeah. Wow.
I really do. I'm just being
I do it
honest.
about myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So Jeff, anything? Closing thoughts? What you got?
Nothing.
None?
There's a
Closing
trailer for a Tom Cruise movie, and it's called like Hicks or something. I recommend checking it out.
I'll watch that. I like Tom Cruise.
Wally meets Mad Max.
Yeah.
Wally meets
check it
Mad
out.
Max.
Check it out.
It's not. It's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking the action point. I'm
put
like
it in
Tom
our-
Cruise.
Yeah.
I put it in the Lord Magnus
Yeah,
group
watch-
chat.
Oh, I didn't see. Okay.
Yeah, what is it like? It's not Hitch.
It's Hicks. or
Well,
something.
depending
I
on
can't
when you
remember.
did it, because if you did it when I was out of town,
Hanks?
Look
I
up,
had a
hey,
bunch of
look
issues.
up a new Tom Cruise trailer, and it's in
Tom
space.
Hanks.
Tom Hanks, not Tom Cruise.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Everybody's dad. Family. America's dad. Tom Hanks.
Yeah, no. It's if
He's got a beard.
Wally met the Martian, met the Road, met Mad Max.
Yeah.
What? It looks
Yeah.
good?
PG-13.
Yeah. Rated
What is-
PG.
What is this mix? All right. Okay. Well, I'm about to check it out.
All right.
Okay. Next week we are. Next week is going to be all Star Wars all the time. We're going to sit down. We are going to go through the sequel trilogy, and we're going to nitpick it to death. And we're going to let you
Lord.
know
It means
what we
I'm
like
not-
and what we don't like. And we're going to do
I
it
have to
all in
rewatch
like
it.
30
Ugh.
minutes, 45 minutes. You had a week. You had a week to watch 3 movies.
I don't
You got
want
it.
to
I don't
watch
have
it
to
again.
rewatch.
I don't want to rewatch them
The
either.
hatred is strong and very memorable.
I remember.
just legit
I
talk
watched.
shit without even remembering what's
No.
going on.
No.
All you gotta do is suggest the stupidest thing Star Wars could have done, and they did it.
Dude, that was an ice fox. What the fuck is that?
It,
They just let them.
showed them the way out.
Let them on their path.
It's salt.
It's
definitely
salt.
not snow.
And what was that guy? Like, how you gonna be on an alien planet and be like, you know what? And the guy next to him,
The guy next to him's like this.
what? Like the guy next to him, like what the? What?
Yeah.
We're
Where
a
did we
planet of
get him?
cyanide, people.
Okay, that was just a sneak peek. Wait till next week. It's gonna be fun. All right.
Goodbye.
I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach out in my pocket and see what it is? Then grab onto it, it's just for you. Give it a little squeeze and say, how do you do? Something in my front pocket.